What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, another banger. Today we had a good day of trading. This is day 2 of trying to pass my Topstep account, and I'm about to show you guys what happened. So I had an overall bias today. The trade didn't go necessarily with my bias because it seems like there was something else that happened that caused it to already have do my bias trade, but I was able to catch the reversal. So and that's what I do. So let's go into the market. I'm about to pull up the two different I'm about to pull up my Trezella and I'm about to pull up my Topstep so you guys can see what's going on. So I'm going on for the month, as you guys can see on my actual regular trading account where I'm not as super conservative. I have my regular, this is what I do. And this is what I was able to do. I was able to secure about $2,000 off of it, off the trade, which is good. And then on my top step, I'm a little bit more scared when I'm in the trade. I ain't gonna lie. As you can see, we were able to make 600 today, with some fees. So I'm about to show you guys exactly what happened in both of them. So let's look at the chart. So on the chart, right, what happened was this is exactly how I went in. I went in like this. So I was thinking it was gonna go up, like I said, upwards momentum and everything. I was thinking at first it's gonna come down then go up, and then by the time it starts coming down was due to news. But I didn't, as you guys can see, I didn't take a sell. So what happened today was, as I was doing my, hold up, where's my theme music? All right, now that we got our theme music going on, let's continue talking about what we did today. So as you guys can see, we went up. I was thinking we were gonna go down first and then get a little liquidity, then go up. But unfortunately, we couldn't do that because we had an SMT. So it happened on ES, so it just continued to go up. So my friend actually did that because my friend actually used SMT diversion. I don't like SMT diversions personally. I feel like it's just I didn't need it to get an 80% win rate. Why should I need it now? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't use it. So when it came up, it hit the high time frame high, the all-time high. Then it came down. It didn't break structure yet. It went up a little bit. We got this other black candle. Then we had a break structure right here. If some people didn't believe that was a break structure, there was a break structure right there. But unfortunately, I wasn't using that. So when I did that, I was first looking, oh, there could be a fair value gap right here. But instead, I was like, you know what? This look is a breaker block. You know what I'm saying? So since I'm like, this is a breaker block, I'm just gonna take it because it went back into the breaker block. I looked at the 1 minute because I like to look for a fair value gap ish, and there was a tiny fair value gap. Look at that. Right where the breaker block is, just this tiny 1 minute fair value gap, which is like, okay, that's where that's it respecting it. So you see, I went in right here. Boom. Then I sold. So like I said, I went a little bit too conservative. So this is a 1 hour high, right? 1 hour high, 1 hour low. I was so scared, I took my profit right here. And the problem about that is that when I took my profit here, the moment it came here, it went up here. You know what I'm saying? It went up here. When it went here, it first went up here, then came back down, then went here before it closed. And that made me, when I normally take my halfway, I normally move to break even. So that, if I didn't do that, it would have touched here. I would have gained more profit. Would have came back here. Even if I didn't even end up touching it there, it would have touched right there. Boom. That's first TP, second TP, third TP. Even if I wanted to make my TP here, I would have made so much more money. But at the end of the day, although we were conservative with the trade, we still properly managed our risk. We didn't do anything absurd, so I can't even be mad at myself. At the end of the day, as you can see, we are profitable on we're getting closer. We're like 10%. If we're able to, the goal is to get this C. Let's just do it like this: 700 times 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 5, that's 20. 600 times 20, which I'm gonna get way more than 600 in a day. Believe that. But 600 times 20, that's $12,000. I would pass my challenge at this rate. But that's neither here or there. That's why, because of the fees. I was wondering why I was negative that day. That time. That made no sense. But let's go off to the actual account that we used to paper trade. And as you can see, I took that a little bit differently. There, I did it regularly. Took the trade, TP1, TP2, TP3, and that's why on my TradeZilla, boom. I already wrote my daily affirmations today, and there's news coming in. I'm telling you guys, it's actually not hard. It's not hard. You just have to apply it yourself. It's really not hard. Like, bro, I'm just looking at this stuff like, bro, this is like not hard at all. The only thing is the psychology. Psychology is hard. That's when I'll tell you that is hard. Like you see, on the fake account, no emotions. I made 1,002. I could have made 1,002 and I would have been 20% done. Like 30% done my whole challenge. In a day. Which is actually supposed to be the goal. In less than an hour. Okay, my fault, y'all. I'm just like an instrumental. In less than an hour, we're gonna get news to come in to eject the market, and with that we're gonna be able to finally be away from. I think we're gonna go down. If we go up higher, I would hate it, but it is what it is. Regardless, you gotta thug it out, and we're gonna thug it out regardless. Damn, I'm gonna be hating. All right, I don't know if there's anything else I want to say to you guys. Just continue to, like I'll say every day, continue to do what it is you know what you need to do to be able to be profitable. My mentor, the person I learned from, hasn't taken a trade today. Another person too also didn't take a trade today. But just because they don't take a trade doesn't mean you shouldn't take a trade. Actually, nope, he didn't take a trade. But just because that doesn't necessarily mean that you should take a trade. You know, at the end of the day, you just need to keep, if you see something that you've been practicing, because when I used to practice, I didn't practice knowing news was on the market. I practiced, got an 80% win rate without even being able to be like, this is part of the news, this is data highs, this is data lows. My whole trading has changed since I got that, and it's been more protected, where I don't even lose. Like, I really don't lose, like for real. My trade, if not because I don't have that much data of me actually doing my actual thing, I don't really want to, well, these do count, these will count. This is when I was first getting the psychology part of it, fixing it. Then I just went and I was like, bro, it's not real money. Bro, let me see, can they give me like my percentage of this, what's in that? Ooh, interesting. 6. But it's because they won't tell me my monthly win rate. I would like to see my monthly win rate. Oh, there we go. 80% on this month. That's literally what I was looking for. 80% on the month. And with the TradeZilla, it's if we did the exact same trade. Oh, when we start scaling, bro. Because mind you, what I did just now, imagine if I did it on 2 accounts. That's $600 on 2 accounts. That's 1,200. Tough. And I wouldn't even care because it's more money. LMAO, I'm trolling right now. I really got nothing else to say. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Hold on. I'm playing my favorite instrumental. One of my favorites. Nah, that's not correct instrumental. I'm gonna catch y'all later.